50 years ago, during apartheid, Raymond Koopstad watched his grandmother being forcibly removed from her home. Today, the former gardener and teacher owns a square kilometre of land in the Ceres fruit farming region outside Cape Town. He's part of a private land reform initiative that has paired Raymond with commercial white farmers Peter Wolfhard and his sister Georgina Hewitt.
It's a valuable asset that commercial farmers brings to the party, and which black farmers can actually utilize to come up to that same level. For me, it's an elevation that should take place from transferring that knowledge and that infrastructure and that network back to the black farmer who haven't been exposed to that.
Peter and Georgina run a farm that's been in their family for a century. White South Africans still own almost 2/3 of the country's land, despite a government target to transfer 30% of the land back to black owners by 2030.
We need to find the right solutions. Land needs to move. It needs to become more fairly divided in our country. But essentially, we need to do that without bringing our economy under further stress and without losing more jobs.
The only state-owned land in the area sits undeveloped 10 years after it was purchased. The beneficiaries say they didn't have the support or the training to farm the land. $250 million of South Africa's budget is devoted to land reform, but corruption and poor administration are huge challenges. Farmers say that the threat of land expropriation without compensation could derail the smooth transfer of land ownership from white to black farmers.
There's already talk that people will not reinvest the vast amounts of money that they've done in the past, and by reinvesting profits, planting new orchards, creating new jobs.
The ability to develop policies on food security depend on land redistribution.
Land is an emotive issue ahead of the 2019 elections.
It's inevitable that property owners, financial institutions, and of course opposition parties will make a great deal of this, and there may be some economic fallout. But my view is that we're likely to see quite a slow and considered process as we go forward.
Farmers like Raymond Koopstad plan to appear before the parliamentary committee that's been set up to review the property clause of the Constitution. It then has until the 30th of August to give its recommendations to government. Over 100 years after South Africa's Native Land Act that denied black people access to most of the land in this country, the ruling party needs to show that it's finally serious about land reform. Melanie Rice, TRT World, Cape Town, South Africa.